Hi Trinny!
Good morning, Jemima. Good morning, Molly. It's a glorious day now. We are talking about shear today, and shear is something that we can be really nervous about if we feel a little bit uncomfortable about showing off our body. I have had stages in my life where I haven't been in love with my body, and I look after my body now and I feel good about it. Some of us might feel because of an age we don't want to do shear, but I'm interested to challenge ourselves. How do you feel about shear, Jemima?
I'm interested about the tailoring of shear. I think that depends, but I do really love it as a concept.
What do you think about shear, wearing shear?
Wearing sheer, I always think it's a summer thing. Festival. I wouldn't say it's a smart concept.
What underwear do you wear?
Well, I'm starting with the underwear. Zara made this underwear about 4 years ago. I love it. You ask me about it a lot. There are many companies that do good underwear. I think one of the best in terms of skin tones is Skims, and I've got some things today I'm going to show you that I'm going to put under a lot of things which have Skims underwear, and that looks like this. So when I want to be totally sheer on the top, and I don't want underwear to be a feature, because that's another thing we can do with sheer, I'll wear that. And you see it's really good. This is a bit light for my skin tone, but Skims do 4 or 5 skin tone underwear. So most people find something which resonates with their skin. It won't be the colour of your skin. That gives you a comfort. The other thing is, say sheer is from broderie anglaise to incredibly sheer fabrics like that. But I'm going to start off with the oldest sheer piece in my wardrobe. And this is a beautiful piece. Years ago, I worked at the Telegraph doing a fashion page with Susanna. It was a page about dressing, but we were always sent things. And I remember this was a runway piece from Prada, and that's why there's no label in it. It was on the catwalk. I tried it on again, and I remember when I first wanted to wear it, I had, as Susanna years ago, put this piece in. But what I noticed is when I wore this, how much higher than my boobs this piece now was, because they've gone down. But I'm going to show you now a few ways that I tried styling it in the middle of the night. We're going to reference now my sheer obsessive moment last week. So take a look at how I styled this. This is a Prada runway piece. This is a underskirt to a Prada skirt I've got. So I'm doing something to stop the nudity. I'd already put this little piece in this before. And then the back is totally exposed. Now I'm not sure how I feel about that, whether I think I can take it or not, or whether I'd wear a jacket over it, just not to be that exposed. Just tried this little Zara. It was a coat, I made it a gilet, and I took off the buttons. So, like that. Layered piece. I can do that. I love the strength of the shoulder. I love the nude sheerness here. I've taken the thing and put it the other way around, so you have that at the back. And I put this over the top, so I'm thinking, what actually could I wear here, which is sleeveless? Because I think it's more flattering to have that little hint here, but this is too short because it's too much of my tummy showing. There's something, it's unresolved, but something I love about this weird oyster colour with yellow, and then that little fabulous bit of gold on the back. It's a bit messy, but there's something in it. I'm going to now go on to broderie anglaise. This is something that I would say it's not the total sheer family, but it's got see-throughness in it. And coming into spring, how do we do that? Now, this is an Alice Temperley broderie anglaise dress, and there's many on the high street, and there are some where, you know, this H&M piece that I styled up is the most beautiful. Just looking side by side here, I mean, this is where it's incredible. H&M, I think the top was 39 and the skirt was 45. But look at the detail of how good that broderie anglaise is. It's machine-made broderie anglaise. This is Alice Temperley, which was a few £100s. But they're both as beautiful as each other. So let me quickly show you how I wore that. And that's with, you'll notice, the white underneath. So you're going to notice that now I've mentioned it, that I was thinking, do I cut it out and do something instead? But one option is you keep the white underneath broderie anglaise, which it will always come with. Just see how I've styled that. I'll start with the length of sleeve. It's a size small. Look at that length. That to me is quality, but it is. And the sleeve is beautiful. So expensive looking. I've got my shoulder pad top underneath. The skirt, the length is not totally my length, but the fact that it's got a privacy bit just here, you know, usually I like to cut that out. But I think I wouldn't, because if I took that hem up, it might be too short. But I think it's a good length. And I've got some yellow satin shoes on. So elegant and fantastic, and the perfect cool summer outfit, which you could wear long sleeves in a very hot country because you've got aeration with the broderie anglaise. Genius! Love it! So excited. This is how most broderie anglaise dresses and lace dresses come from the high street or designers. They come with this slip underneath, which generally is white. If you have a very, very light skin, you could do this and you wouldn't feel that contrast. And you'd feel a modesty, and some people, they dress for modesty and it's really good and it will not make you feel uncomfortable. But for me, I think it stops the flow of the dress. I can see underneath, in a way, this is some underwear I'm wearing to cover everything. So I never do that anymore. And when I get dresses from the high street, I tend to cut this out, and you've seen me do it. And what I had, and it would be easy for you to do this, and it's not going to cost a fortune, is this fabric. It's called mesh, and you can get it in different weights and different colours. Now, you could also hopefully get a slip in your skin tone, but that's what I'm suggesting here. Get a slip in your skin tone. What I love about mesh, it's breathable. And a lot of the slips, if they're not real silk, are quite polyestery, and you could just feel a bit sweaty, and especially as it's summer. So I'm just going to show you the difference between wearing it like this to this. So I feel comfortable. I feel if I bend over, you're not going to think that's her bottom, because the sheer underlay is actually covering my modesty, but I haven't stopped the flow of the dress. I have a beautiful flow back to the dress, and it's skin toned. As Susanna made me this, you could do it yourself. Buy the fabric. It can be the shoddiest sewing you've ever done from elementary school, but nobody's going to see your sewing skills, and it will allow you to make dresses, I think, look more expensive, because I just think now this looks what it should look like, and I think it looked oddly cheaper when it had the white underlay.
It does. You can see all of that beautiful detail.
Yeah, and also you want to see, like if it's you're using broderie anglaise, you want to see it. And the thing is, I love broderie anglaise when we get to summer, when it gets really hot, because I can be in 35 degrees and I breathe, and if I put that slip on underneath, it stops me, my skin going through, and this mesh doesn't, so I feel really cool in it. I'm obsessed with trying to wear this. It's super sheer, and my God, I've always been so scared of sheer. I've got some neutral underwear on, so I'm going to try it first with that and see how many different ways I can style it up. Let's go. So the first way is to wear it with nude underwear. Now this way, I feel, my God, I am in a bit of nude underwear, and I've just chucked it on top, and I don't think I would wear it I might wear it like this. You know when you get the Y there? I'm seeing the Y. But in the middle of the night last week, I actually tried it 11 different ways, so let's take a look. Okay, this is the skirt. That's what I call the modesty blanket. Then I'm looking at it, not the worst way, but I'm going to say the way that it would be most see-through. And I'm checking, is my fanny below this or above? And it's just above. Now, I don't know about my bottom. I think that's the problem, that I could see a bit of my bottom. But there's something I love about it. And then let's layer it too. Let me put a coat over it. Because it might be that these are the kind of things that you wear always with a coat over the top. I've got lots of very thin coats, but it's just you have that sort of sexiness of the sheer, but you don't have the bottom hanging out on the back. So my issue is I can't wear it with a bra, because I just feel like I've got a bra that shows through. So I'd have to wear it with something nude under that makes you just think it's sheer, because the bra is a step too far for me. Not the best colours, because it is mint with powder blue, but just looking at jackets that are sort of neutral that could go with it. I sort of love it. It feels so different for me. I don't know about sequin. Part of me really kind of oddly likes a sequin. And I'm playing. Then we have this. This might be better with all blue instead of this with this and this. I might just try the skirt of this. One thing I quite like is the way I've got the split here and the split there. I think I quite like that. I could go dreezy. Always makes me feel good. It would be the kind of evening where it's a cocktail party and I'm not going to take this off, and I'm just going to have that sheerness at the front with a little pink. I love the fact that there's the green here, there's a bit of pink in there too. I sort of like that, actually. It feels so fresh and different for me. I'm not disliking this either. This is my old ASOS top. Still got the issue around the bottom. I love these colours so much. I found a jacket that covers my bum. So there, just skims the bottom, so I don't know how that looks from the back, but I don't mind it from the front. Another idea, if the weather's hot, is the gilet from Zara from last year, which will definitely cover everything. Like that. What do you think? This is my nightie with the blue over the top. And I sort of love it. And I'd never wear the nightie out, but this over, this little gauzy thing, I kind of love it. I really love it. You know what I also love about this is that I don't like deep slits at the back. This now just has that lovely little white coming through at the back, like it's meant to be. I could wear some mad blazer. I haven't worn this yet from H&M, but I'm just playing with what I could do. Oh, I quite like that actually. Also this, wearing the blazer with the little camisole underneath and the skirt. This is so different for me and I just like it. These shoes are, by the way, unbelievably comfortable and fun. Oh, another way of wearing it, some pearls, a little camisole, sleeveless gilet, and I changed the shoes to the number 21. It feels so feminine. It's very unlike me to feel that. And to wear pearls and a camisole, this is just so not me. Even like that if it was really hot in the summer. I hope that gave you some inspiration. Now, I feel good in it, and I actually, when it's warm enough, can't wait to wear it. I nearly want to wear it today. It's a sunny day, but it is 12 degrees. So challenge ourselves. This is what I love about fashion and the joy I still get and the excitement I still get. So if you're thinking, I love that idea, but can I do it? Just in the privacy of your own home, try some things out, see how comfortable you feel. Maybe walk down to the shops, then see if you go a bit further. You might go out to dinner in it. This is another way of doing sheer. It's more mesh, but I think it goes in this kind of showing off our skin moment. I think I'm going to take one of these two and wear it with white and see if I can feel a little sexy, but have that mesh there. This is how I've chosen to wear it. And I've chosen to wear, there was one that was quite white, but I think that I will be having a white mesh top on. And what Molly pointed out is that this is more to my skin tone. It's more creamy. So I like that better. I've put on the skims underneath and the trousers are really high, so I'm comfortable showing. It's all about how much flesh we want to show. I'm comfortable showing this. I'm not comfortable showing that bit of my tummy because it's a bit lower, wouldn't go well. So higher is nicer for me. I love the sheerness with gilet. I think it's a great way to wear sheer. It feels really luxe, and this is Zara from last year. They had the shoulder pads in the top, so I think it gives great structure. I'm doing it with my shoe, which is to make this high, that's too short. So ideally, I would want that if I wanted the flash of yellow, but I like the flash of yellow, you see now. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that, so I've just got to find a different shoe. But you get the feeling of how you can wear these things and feel comfortable with a little bit more skin showing, but not. And that's what sheer is about, and mesh and all these things. It's about you're on show, yet you're not on show.
It looks so fun as well. You just see someone wearing something like this and you're like, wow, that's so fun.
Some of you might have a satin nightie in your wardrobe, and I thought, I never wear them anyway. Don't feel I can anymore. I just put on, you know, nice cozy pajamas to go to bed. I thought, actually, let me use this as a basis because I have this skirt I got first from Zara before I got the blue one.
Yeah.
And I loved it, and I didn't nearly buy it because it had the slit up the back, and I hate slits up the backs of skirts. I'm not good with them. When you have a shorter leg and longer body, it makes you more aware of how short your legs are. But the joy of this skirt, tenfold, just slid that one down there. I just love the length, and I love the fact the kick at the back has that, you know, I just adore it. And I even like this in the evening with a great necklace, like short pearls like that. It's kind of slightly, when French women are sexy and we look at them, we think, how do we do that? That little bit of pearl. And then, I want to wear it now. I wish it was hot enough, because I feel hot. I got this Tibby jacket, but I could just do like an oversized jacket like that and wear it, you know, just loose.
This is so cool, Trinny.
It's so cool. I feel cool. Challenging sometimes to feel really cool, but not muttony. And I don't feel muttony and I feel cool. So that's one way of wearing it. But also how I'd wear it. A lovely raincoat kind of thing. Always, by the way, cut these off when you get this. From H&M. H&M are caning it at the moment.
Yeah.
And just that. Bonsoir. Ça va, chérie? So, you know, it just takes you to a place, sheer.
Yeah.
You can see how it's getting to me. So think about what you might want to challenge yourself on this week. Look in your wardrobe. It's surprising what sheer things we can find buried at the back that we always put something on underneath. Maybe put something different underneath it. Have fun and have a great weekend.
Thanks, Trinny.